All right, good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Gonna jump into things in just a moment. Tonight will be mostly side quests and exploring, I think. Probably won't do any main story stuff unless we happen to run out of side mission things. I think we have one last thing to do for that Cerberus group that we kind of wrapped up last week. They had three facilities we were destroying. Now we have to go to their main facility. So I think I'm gonna do that first, and then I wanted to try again on another. There was the mission to find that guy's brother. Gareth, I think was his name. Like finding his brother or something, or Gareth is the brother. I forget. One of them is Gareth. But I couldn't find the location. Like it said where to go, but we weren't. I didn't find the ship or anything. So I looked up like what was the deal there. I wasn't sure if it was a bug or something, and it looks like I just actually didn't look in quite the right spot to find it. So I'll try that again, and then we'll make our way back to what's it called? The Citadel, and just see if anything's changed story wise after finishing up Novaria. Just kind of take a lap around there again, see if there's new quests that are available. So I think that will be really the main stuff we'll do tonight. It's just going to kind of go through all of that. So now just waiting on capture. There we go, actually. Right as I said it. Alright. So yeah, Hades dogs. So we had to destroy the main Cerberus facility. So found location, head to Nepheron in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. I think we've been to the Voyager cluster already. Oh, yeah, we have, because this is literally it. So we'll head over here and check everything and then land on the planet. I want to check because it's... So Gromar. Gromar is a rocky terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Frozen surfaces mainly composed of copper with deposits of calcium. Prior to the Alliance's expansion into the Voyager cluster, Gromar hosted one half of a Turian interferometric telescope array. Connected with similar telescope in the Attican Beta cluster by an expensive chain of FTL comm buoys, the two functioned as a single virtual lens with an effective aperture equal to the thousands of light years between them. Turians used this to chart the terminus systems with great accuracy. Interesting. Scans of the planet Gromar revealed a derelict space station in late stages of orbital decay. Small team was able to recover some items of interest, among them a League of One medallion. So we got another of them. Antiheater is an unusually large ice world with a core of silicate rock and light metals and a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Crust is mainly composed of water ice. Antiheater's ice sheets show obvious signs of large-scale fracture and refreezing, centered on a massive crater near the South Pole. A recent extranet memes are in this game. Suggests the Prothean ship crashed through the crust of the planet before the collapse of their empire and might still be recovered from the planetary core. This is purportedly the source of the planet's unusually high mass. Careful mapping of Antiheater's gravity field by orbiting satellites have proved that the planetary core is entirely normal. Large deposit of samarium. I feel like this isn't the one I can land. Clogia is a hothouse terrestrial world with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and sulfur dioxide. Surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of gold. Core of Clogia is a very hot and tectonically active volcanic eruption. Tectonically active. Volcanic eruptions are common, and outgassing continues to add to the density of the atmosphere. Largest active volcano has a caldera nearly 100 meters in diameter, and its basalt floods have covered an area roughly the size of the Earth continent of Australia. Okay, and then Nepheron is where we'll be landing. Barren volcanic terrestrial world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium with deposits of magnesium. Aside from displays of geological beauty, including many spectacular volcanoes, this barren world is of little interest. Entries relating to Nepheron and in the astronomical database are sparse. Alright, So let's head out there. Garrus and Tali. Okay, so we got a deposit over there. Go to the anomaly next. Just do this first. This feels like it's set up nicely with little steps here to get up this. This could be rough. Alright, we made it. So where is it? Right there, got it. Okay, thorium deposit. Oh. Alright, got a large deposit of thorium. So now we want to head... Oh, we were backwards. Okay. Hopefully we can get out without much issue. And there we go. Okay, we're good. Don't have to worry about returning to the ship. Re-landing. Definitely a bumpy one to navigate. Oh, okay. Alright. We're just about there. I feel like this is bumpy enough I don't need to worry about a Thresher Maw. But if we come down one of these hills and it's just a clear area, then to me that's a big red flag for a Thresher Maw. There it is. Mummified Solarian. So I guess, yeah, I would say that's probably Legal 1. Cerberus soldier had an identification tag for Captain Varsinth. One of the Solarian soldiers responsible for capturing the Legal 1. It's unclear how he came into possession of this relic. Okay, so then we'll do the facility since it's next, and then we'll go over to get that debris. But it just makes sense to go in order. I guess if it's like the other two bases, it's just two turrets up top. Oh no, it's people up there. Okay. Well, we cleared them out pretty quickly.
En route.
Alright. Just do a quick save. Let's get the sniper out. And we want to upgrade our mods on all the guns again soon. I feel like I've been doing that like every other stream. It's enough time to collect a lot of things. This is set up like the previous ones. Oh.
Shields disabled.
Oh. Ow. Okay.
I will destroy you.
That snipe. Okay. So let's switch over.
Go, go, go!
Get out there.
I will destroy you!
Alright. Just send them out.
I will destroy you!
See where these last few people are hiding. Must be back around there.
Lost shields.
I will destroy you!
Ah, they could take it, yeah.
Making
Okay.
contacts, Commander.
Not too bad for that first room. What do we got next, though? No red dots yet. Okay, let's just collect all of this. First, I was going to say I'm surprised how many there are, but I guess it makes sense that this is like at the end of a more involved quest, so this is like their headquarters, so they should have more things here. Okay. So that's a nice amount of stuff there. I'll switch to the katana in case there's a fight after this. Do another little save. Alright, what do we got? Terminal there, anything else? Okay. Cautiously press a few buttons and alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hard suit's internal computer. Its memory wiped, the computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Okay. So let's see. Okay, it's just done. I assumed there would be something to do there. Well, yeah, I mean, it says... It's still showing it. Okay. Whatever. It says the quest is done. I thought it would let me interact with it, but apparently not. Oh, went too far. Alright, so we'll head out and then go to that debris, and then we'll be done on this planet. Okay. So now debris field. And after this, we'll check. I think it's the one in the Strennis system. That was the... Like, there's a ship there that I couldn't find. So I'll go try that again after this. Crash salvage probe. Oh, she's not me, gel. Alright. That's done. Let's just double check. Yeah. Strennis system in the Horsehead Nebula cluster.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Oh.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Okay.
Did you have
Why?
anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files.
Yeah, right now I'm
not
not
handing
feeling
them over
inclined to
you.
do that, since there was
Cerberus was operating outside
some of the stuff we
Alliance
encountered in
jurisdiction. Don't owe
those.
them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
My
Don't
loyalty
think so.
is to the Alliance.
Not
the
gonna-
Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
We'll see what consequences there is for that later, but it just... Not feeling it. Horsehead Nebula. Strennis cluster. I think I just was going, not looking in the right spot for it. If I need to, I'll... It seemed like what I was reading said it was like... There it is. Like, of course I missed that. You actually have to scan and look for it. Which is cool, but I would not have figured that out. Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. Ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from the sublight nuclear engine drive, leads toward the nearby planet of Zalwyn. So we want to land here, and now we could probably locate the body. Which is cool, and it makes sense thinking about it. Like, oh yeah, you'd be looking like, what am I doing? And if you just scan each of the lines going like very carefully, you would find it. But I was not thinking to do that. Alright. Have I not done any of this? I wonder if I haven't. Feel like I did. Fragment appears to be from an old model freighter. Part of it is marked with the Chadi outpost insignia. Okay, it doesn't look like I've done any of this. Oh, wrong button. Alright, so we'll just explore Hoth for a little bit. Okay, nope, does look like I've done it. Must have. Oh. Okay. Almost down. We can just tank it here. Downed. There we go. Alright, crash salvage probe. The next anomaly. Wonder if maybe I wasn't able to land on the planet before or something. I'm like, there's no way I didn't explore this cluster and not land here if I was able to. So I'm just trying to remember that. But I know I'm already dreading inevitably having to go back and search a bunch of the planets, because I think there was 2 or 3 I didn't have a high enough engineering at one point, so I wasn't able to get the stuff I wanted to when I was here. So I'm gonna have to come back eventually to find the things I needed. Here's the person who was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died or was killed. Iridium deposit. Okay. that one. So abandoned camp, another anomaly, and then a mercenary camp. There's a lot on this planet, which is why I'm so surprised I hadn't been here. There's the camp.
En route.
There appears to be no one left at this camp. Generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. Camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Ooh. That's cool.
Just lead the way.
A whole bunch of deposits on this planet. This is by far the one that has had the most things to do on it. There it is. Cobalt. Okay. Large cobalt deposit. This anomaly. Okay, we're good. Is the anomaly just this? Oh, cool. Like that you can just run into him and it actually knocks him down. It's a nice little touch. Okay, so another deposit, then mercenaries. Which we still haven't found. Oh, find the ones responsible for destroying the ship. Okay, so that's going to be in the mercenary camp then. I like how everything was laid out on this one too, because you could just go in a circle. Wasn't like a need to backtrack or anything. Oh, cool. Alright, let's do that quick and then adjust some other things. Okay, so we maxed all of that stuff. So let's just start increasing that. Garrus, let's up your damping. Tally, let's up your hacking. Let's do a quick check on all this. Alright, that's an upgrade. That's a better upgrade. That's a nice upgrade. We'll go with that one because there's a third I could put on it. We'll Omnigel that. 52A6. The shields, that's such a big shield boost. I think I will switch over. Oh wait, no. That has 2 slots. So we will just Omnigel. Alright, Garrus. That is not better. Neither Omnitool is better. That's fine. Not Omnigel that. Equip it. That's going to be fun getting to put a 3rd mod for all of these. Okay, now Tally. It's okay. And then we will Omnigel, Omnigel, Omnigel. See if we can get up to 150 from Omnigeling this stuff. Money is really coming in now too. Felt like we really didn't have a lot early on, and now it's we could actually buy the things in the shops if we wanted to. Alright, hit 150. Either of them are better, so we'll Omni them both. No close. Got it. Okay, well that's a huge upgrade for them all. It's great just before we go into this. Well, there's a lot of turrets. Okay, they've got their defenses set up. Took that one. Okay. There's the rest of them set up. There's one. Okay, now one more turret. That's fine. Took a little bit of damage, but not too much. Okay, a lot of people in this place. Drink some water quick before we go in there. This layout, isn't it? Oh, come on.
You lead, I'll follow.
Open the door. Okay. That's Garrus, that's why. Okay, they got that one. Let's crate up top. Let's just set it closer. Okay.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Let's use Omnigel on some of this. Alright. Disposal canister. Nothing else here, so it's going to be up top. Switch over to that. There's the crate over here. 2 crates, actually. Cool. There'll be something in here, it looks like. Oh, okay. We should pick that up. Whatever it is. Alright. We discover the corpse of Captain Willem. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Alright. So now we'll head out. I think that might be all the quests we had going to places. So we might be good to head back to the Citadel. What do we got? Yeah, go back to Gareth. Oh yeah, the Rogue 6 we have to do. Still need more Prothean discs. Only 5 League medallions left. 3 Sorry Writings, 3 emblems, a whole bunch of medals. So let's do the Rogue 6 first. Soul system in the local cluster. Not been to the local cluster yet. But I'm assuming, based on it. Yeah. I had a feeling. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the Prothean mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. Okay. We got... I'm curious which planet it lets you land on. And if you could survey any of them. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3, fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbon and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. We'll work our way in, so let's do Uranus, Neptune, and Jupiter. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before development of Mass Effect Drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. After the development of Mass Effect FTL Drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 and shallow for a gas giant gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of helium-3 in Alliance space. Right. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. Largest outpost is Binary Helix Corporation's Nautilus facility, attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Okay, Okay, Mars. Once considered the prospect for terraforming and colonization, discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continues. Earth. For detailed information, please refer to the Standard Issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Now the Moon. An early source of helium-3, Luna is now mined for materials used in space habitat construction. 24 major stations have been constructed at Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all from lunar resources. We get to land on the Moon. Oh, that's cool, seeing Earth in the background. It does feel a little jarring after going to all these planets and then landing on the Moon. It's definitely a little... Alright. Here we are. The most factual one in the game. I am curious. I don't really know a lot because I was an astrophysicist. Just did material sciences. So I don't know enough about like the Moon's actual geological map. I'm very curious if they like. The snippet that you play in this is like an actual section they looked at satellite imagery to replicate. We'll just Omni-gel it. Alright, now the Alliance training facility. You gotta get out of this base to get to. Very cool. There it is. Up. There's turrets. Get hit once, twice. One more back there. Alright. We go in all of them. Interesting. Start with this one. Alright, what's the journal say? Rogue has taken over Alliance training. Alliance can't need you to eliminate the 6. Destroy the conduits in each of the 3 cores. Okay. Wonder, are these... Does that count as one of them? No, it's not a conduit. Got it. Was not sure, so I wanted to just check just in case. them in tension. Ollie, hang in there. Just kidding.
Good to go, Shepard.
All patched
Oh,
up.
she's down already. Okay. We gotta switch to something else. Alright.
Just a scratch.
It's a little messy there.
Good to go.
Okay, good. They show up on the map where the things are to destroy. That makes that a little easier. Are there enemies in these two? Gas being vented into the bunkers. What?
Sign it.
Okay. List. Lights on the optical mainframes flicker and die. First of 3 computing clusters containing the V is offline. Alright. Alright. So first one's done. Okay, those turrets are strong, so I'll need to keep that in mind going into the next one. Oop.
En route.
Go there, and then it's going to be that one. Okay, any freebie items in here before we go in? Yes. Okay, we'll do a quick save before we go into the next one. I just got it. Two more. Those are rough. Do this again. Kinetic barrier fields powering up throughout the bunker complex. Except to the standard side. Easy enough. It's a good thing there's not ammo in the game. I feel like if there was ammo, that would feel much more imposing. Data access port.
Patching you up.
Alright, 2 more. That 3 computing clusters is offline. Alright. Anything that's really just there to inconvenience. It doesn't do anything otherwise. I guess there's one more. Sure. I get they had to do something, but it is the kind of least threatening one. Alright, last one. Uh-oh. Did that, like, alert them all? Yep, they're all gonna be ready to go. Okay.
Here it comes!
Well, that made it honestly easier.
Negative contacts, Commander.
That actually made that way easier because they all just collected right at the shield, so I could just set up grenades on it. I'll take it. Even if it is a little obnoxious. What's this one gonna do? Additional security drones powering. Oh, no. Okay. Come. Okay.
Got 'em all, Shepard.
But that's the kind of one I expected there to be. But even that wasn't
I
that
think we're
rough,
good, Shepard.
because the shield was still there. Now, had I destroyed the shield right off the bat, that caught me off guard, and I would not have gone as well. But otherwise, at setup, you can let them come at you when you do so. Kind of difficult to do poorly there. Burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hard suit's heads-up display interprets into a series of zeros and ones. 01001000, 01000101. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final V cluster flicker and die. And just because I am curious, let's see what that translates to. Binary translator. Let's see. So 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Help. Ooh. Your specialization class will replace your base class and the talents on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialization class. Oh. Okay, Shock Trooper. Highly trained killing machine. Shock Troopers excel in all combat situations. Okay, I did not expect I didn't know specializations were a thing. Okay, increases health, increase damage protection, increase the immunity or barrier ability, improve adrenaline, or commando. Rely on lethal efficiency and precision strikes rather than brute force. Increase damage with all weapons, improves immunity, improves marksman, improves assassination. I'm gonna go commando, even though I do ultimately end up brute forcing when push comes to shove, but I do prefer sniping until it gets to that point, so... If this could improve my odds of not having to do anything beyond sniping, we'll try it. Oh, I'll get missed these. Okay, some more items. All right. Alright, back to the Normandy we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, level up from that. Okay, so let's put the points into commando. And then journal. Yeah, so we need to go back to the Citadel to talk to Garroth. And we could resume. If we don't have any other stuff, we'll just resume the main quest then. I have a feeling we'll be at the Citadel first. Because I want to take a lap everywhere and just make sure there's nothing new that's appeared for us to be able to do. Just have to go this way. Bring that with us.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Hey. Let's see what we've got.
Garrus, if you do not mind me asking, how do you feel about hunting a Turian?
Ooh.
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
That's cool. I want to know how many different combinations of dialogue options like that you can see between people. To rotate quick in case Hope wants to hop up. Alright, yeah, let's check this shop out.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Okay. We'll check the shop in a moment. Just waiting on Hope to hop up. Huh. There we go. Okay. So let's check out what do we have here. Ooh, license. That's some really good Krogan armor. That's a big sniper upgrade. It's tempting, but we'll hold off for now. Okay, let's check the other side of CSEC, and then we'll fast travel.
Hello, Commander.
Let's see, does Chelik have anything for us?
Not now.
Nope. Good chat. Is there anything up here? Did I go over here? Okay, nothing else up here. Alright, so we'll go back to the fast travel. Let's see, we want to go... I'll go to the tower first to turn in the quest to Garoth.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I figured you'd want to know the truth, no matter how painful.
Yeah,
You're right.
until you actually know.
It's worse
you're
not
gonna
knowing.
Still,
That's what they all say,
Kinda
at
hope.
least. Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
they're just done. Okay. Yeah, they leveled up too. That. Do that. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe
Else
that.
around.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere.
I feel like these guys rotate around each time to actually show like they're checking all the systems, but they rotate through checking them all out actually. Okay. So we'll work our way through all of the main, like, areas on this. Let's see. We'll go to the wards next.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment. Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers gave light. Where there was only ignorance, the Enkindlers...
Alright, there's Aviana, or Avina. We've talked to her. Oh yeah, this super chill Solarian. Just minding his own business. Bond got anything?
How can this help? Goodbye, Commander.
Try that again.
Greetings, Earth Clan. How can this help?
Again.
Goodbye, Commander.
Right, let's not mash the space button this time.
Greetings, Earth Clan. How can this humble servant be of use to you?
Okay. Nothing else, actually.
Goodbye, Commander.
They're weirdly wasting his time. See anything new in this shop?
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic...
Show me your items.
Oh, this
let's
one
do
is
upgrades
pleased to do-
first. Ooh.
Commander.
Let's see what's
Show me your
next.
items.
Let's check the standard. Saris Council license. Okay, that's what I have already.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Let's see the non-human armors. Just Turian and Krogan still. Okay. Fast travel again. Let's do embassies and then we'll do concert chambers. Okay, anything new here?
Your Noveria report raised a few eyebrows in the council ship. I can't believe you let that queen live. There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out. You should have finished them off.
This queen isn't like the others. She's not interested in conquest or war.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert in a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
Genocide of an entire species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador. Shepard did the right thing.
Yep.
Fine. I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni queen in the wilds of Noveria. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that.
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship.
Hope wanted to go on
Everyone
desk.
suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him.
Isn't he dead?
See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else,
Hope
Commander?
down.
Do you know anything about Vermeer?
Sorry, Shepard. I've never even heard of it before all this. You'll have to go out there and check it out for yourself.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Well, it's nice to get some new dialogue there. I guess they don't have anything new.
Surprised welcome. You have returned, human. Genuine.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Okay.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human.
Nothing else there.
Enjoy your time.
That was a weird jog back they did. Okay, let's see. Anything from Palin?
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I'll do everything I can to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Is there something you wanted?
I done
Tell me
this
about
before?
CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security. We're civilian government agents. And unlike the Spectres, we work within
Okay,
the
I
boundaries.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. See anything from any of the people in here?
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Thank you for all your help, Shepard.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby? So long, Commander.
Nothing new
Have a
there
pleasant day.
either. It's leaves that every time I come out I think it's like muddy footprints of something that just tracked stuff everywhere. Okay. So one more spot up here. Let's see.
Hello again, Commander.
Okay, nothing there.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Nothing. Got it. Okay. Next up will be going to the shops.
An hour here is better than a year on leave.
Board locations. Alright, we'll go around this way, so we'll start with Med Clinic. So it feels like every time we go in there, something is happening, so. Good, it's calm for once. Find some Metagel while we're here.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor.
Oh.
I chose to keep the medical tradition.
Let me take a look at
Of
what
course.
Okay. Is there anything here? That's cool. I'm good. Got anyone over this way? Oh. Alright, that's the CSEC Academy. Garrus is just intruding on that conversation. I'm not worrying about checking all the little hall passageways in between the areas. I'm just going to go for the primary locations. Oh, yeah, it's up here and around. Oh! That no.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Dorian didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Dorian. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
Does the device help me win?
Oh,
the device is set to nothing like my system eventually will,
No,
but
why not?
enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well,
so how do I do it and not get caught? Use it at least 5 times, but don't get caught.
That's not what I heard.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
How do I not get caught? That is the question.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Let's save quick. Closest to 20 without getting over. That show as 1. Oh, 2 of these should be safe. It's to scan the machines, but it's not.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you.
Okay. Why do I feel like it's not working?
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Okay, what am I doing wrong here? What's the name of this quest? Shells the Gambler. I'm looking this one up because it's not letting me, it seems like. You need to record 5 wins. You can find the quasar achievement upstairs. Once you win 5 times, the device will let you know. Okay. So I just need to just play randomly until it notes that. Okay. That makes sense. I assumed it would like actually tell me on a counter like where I'm at progress-wise.
Your luck seems unnatural, human.
Alright. That should be... Does it have to be 5 in one sitting? Ooh. We're gonna lose here. Oh wait, I could have just... I had a payout there, I didn't realize. Okay. Oh, there's Jenna.
Hey there, welcome to Flux.
So, did you record 5 wins?
Here you go. I hope it's what you're looking for.
Excellent indeed. This will provide me with invaluable data. You enjoy those winnings. I'm gonna get the system completed.
Okay. That was a fun little quest. So next up is Chora's Den, and then the markets. This way. Let's see, anybody in here to talk to? Other than Harkin?
Go away. Let me
Okay. Nothing else. Got it. Alright, so markets are up next. We can just go through here.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Oh.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
We've
Let
already
me see
done.
what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good.
Anything else here? That's a huge upgrade for her, so I'm buying that.
Yes, human. You need something.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good
I need
tidings
to
to you,
stop
human.
mashing
Yes,
spacebar on
human.
this.
You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Standard items.
Very good things I have.
Yath Armory license. I'm gonna buy it, but that one. I'm very curious what that's gonna look like back on the ship when I go to the shop. Oh, there's Conrad again.
Hey, Commander. There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too.
Okay.
Hey, can I get your picture?
I suppose.
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander
This
Shepard
feels like this
unless
is
I
going to
get
be a whole
picture.
thing of this guy pretending
Just
to be
hold
like
up your
dating or
gun.
something.
Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife
So
will
weird.
love it.
Best place on. Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be
Oh,
needing supplies?
Talk
for
to
your
him
return
about
to the
Ferris.
colonies?
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent.
Maybe I did hear this one before.
I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet
Oh,
for
no.
some time.
There's a quest.
Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
That feels
Tell me
like
what
a
you
quest
got.
at least.
Most excellent.
Okay, max grenade increase, another license.
Oh, sure, I can return.
Ooh. Alright, I think that's everything. So we'll head back to CSEC. We'll make our way back to the ship, but first we'll just do a quick glance through for any more weapon upgrades. We'll just do a full overhaul of everybody. Ooh, do I want to go with that one? Heat sink capacity. No, we'll stick with the striker. Okay, that we can Omni-Gel. Shields and... We'll Omni-Gel that one, but I think I'll hang on to that for now. Okay, Garrus. Garrus will give this equalizer too. Give him this razor. We'll give him that crossfire. Ollie also can get a crossfire. Oh wait, no. Thunder. Did I click Omnigel on that without thinking? Let's just get rid of all that. She's good there. Let's work our way down. Actually, that's better. We're gonna get back up to 150 here. There we go. Bring the rest of these back onto the ship to sell. That's such a huge upgrade for her. Ooh, the colors are cool. Okay, let's go through. What can I put on? That on. I think I'll do rail extensions on as many as I can. Combat scanner. Now Garrus. Give him a stabilizer. Stabilizer. Okay. Ollie. That. Stabilizer. Scanner. Just so they have something on it. She gets another armor thing. Some health regen. Should save quick. Okay, so now we'll head back to the ship.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction,
That was that one
or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
I like how there's just these spots that's very easy to go right past, it seems. That just give me extra codex entries on stuff.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Okay, let's head down. Let's check out what we've got here.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, what do we got now? Rare. Ooh. What's common? But it is an upgrade. That's tempting. Let's sell. Hang on to the biotic amps for now. armor. Still have a lot of ammo upgrades. Okay. Let's head back up. We might actually have gone through enough of the side missions to, like, alright, time to explore a new planet. Or continue the story. Let's just check quick. Yeah, it's still just collecting these things. So next up would be Pharaohs. There's an Attica Beta. Okay, but there's another cluster we can do first before we go there. So we'll go to the Hercules cluster. Which I feel like I might have been there already. But I could be wrong.
Message coming in.
Okay.
Passing it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Okay. So we got 4 planets here. Zatheron is a small rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of boron. Sayadid, proximity to the energetic star Hercules, causes constant blue and violet aurorae in Sayadid's nitrogen-argon atmosphere. During periods of increased solar flares, the aurorae are bright enough to read by on the surface. And can be seen with off-the-shelf optics from a distance of several AU. Sayadid's scorching hot surface is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of iron. A surprising variety of simple carbon-based life flourishes in a complex network of cave systems that wind through the crust, protected from Hercules' heat and radiation. Scanning Sayadid, you discovered a large debris field in geosynchronous orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted several detailed sweeps of the area and detected a few items of interest, including a League of One medallion encased in lead molding. Got another medallion. Okay, that's where we can land, so we'll do this first. Taurus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with high-level decks of sulfur clouds. A layer of hydrocarbons has formed deeper in the atmosphere. Vast electrical storm fronts can be seen flickering across the dark side. A large deposit of gold, which makes it fitting since it's so yellow. Okay. Elitania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, appearances are deceiving. It is covered by a verdant carpet of mosses, algae, and lichen, and possesses a thick, oxygenated atmosphere, but the animal kingdom is a web of microscopic, symbiotic creatures. These are impossible to filter from the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they also cause anaphylactic shock when inhaled by non-native life. In short, settlement requires either fully sealed environment suits or replacement of the entire world's ecosystem. Some have proposed limited colonization at altitudes above the symbiote's range, or in areas where favorable winds keep the air clear. That's interesting. It's a cool spin on it. And I want to see, is it a quest on this one to recover this thing, or is it just I was in the system and so they're really, that was referring to Pharaohs. Okay, yeah, it is a lost module in the Hercules system. Okay. So it's probably... Oh, wait. That's the recon probe. Let's do the anomaly first. Very mountainous. Actually, it feels like effort to get over to the spots here. I like that they put some near the borders for the area too, just to kind of make it feel like stuff could be anywhere. Whoa, that's cool. What's this? Prothean ruin. Oh. Covered artifact. Oh wait, I have to still interact with it, it looks like. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small, irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Slowly your senses return as you awake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life, the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is a sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to the strange lump at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range farther for food, clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is one of those long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Elitania lying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. They're the flash of light, and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing that this is a mystery you will probably never solve. Forget about it. That's crazy. Okay, let's go to that next. I want to know if I'll be able to go back. Talk to sorry there and be like, hey, what was that thing about? But that's a cool thing that you wouldn't even be able to interact with if you don't do that side quest. So very cool still. Alright. guess climbing on that side. This feels like, I get it feels natural being like a mountainous area, but man, it is not player friendly. Have to like weave around to climb this. I think we can get up there from here. Alright. Cool. So now we can just follow the tops of this to get to the next spot. Here. There it is. It's the typical crash probe. Alright, and now the recon probe. Cool, it's in the open area. Oh, that makes sense because it's going to be surrounded by Geth. So keep it in an open spot so it's easy for the combat. Things are cool. I want to know if it's just going to be there and Geth pop out, or if they'll already be there. You have Geth shot it down. We have to fight Geth here. It would feel very silly if we don't.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
Monkey has made off with it. Monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the module.
This will be fun.
Okay. That's goofy, but we'll do it. Go to the monkey colony in a moment. There's mining up here. It's gold, yeah. Monkey colony. What does that? What does that entail here? Like interact with. To search every single monkey. Alright.
That was a little extreme, wasn't it?
Guess the little beast had it coming.
Oh. 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 I mean, I guess that's faster than having to get out and interact with each one. But I didn't intend to do that. Like, I backed over one of them initially, and then I was like, well, already did, so let's see what happens. But we'll just interact with the rest of them. Okay, it's up here. It's just moving out. So many of them. I've checked them all. Okay. So gotta check these two still. And this is tedious. Can't say I'm a fan of this one so far. It is different, which is fun. But they spaced them out quite a bit. So it is a lot of traveling. It better be on one of the monkeys. If it was in one of the huts or something, that would be a little annoying too, because I'd have to backtrack through everything if I don't find them here. So we got one there and one over here. So we'll check this one first. This feels like it will have it. Seems odd that there's also a thing here. Move. No module. 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 Module, no module, none. I'm going in here. This didn't even show up on the map. And to me, that screams suspicious. Something's coming out here. Come on. There's monkeys to search here, but there's also like... I don't trust it. Another monkey. Okay, we got 2 more doors. More monkeys. It's weird to me this wasn't on the map at all. Makes me think it's in here.
He dropped the data module.
It's a miracle the data module is still intact. Joker should be able to transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Okay. Now, when I come back here, we about to encounter a bunch of Geth waiting for me. Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Yep, we got Geth up there for sure. Yep, shocking. I'm out of grenades. Pretty much at this point, at least as far as I know. I haven't like looked up a list or anything for all the side missions, but I think I've done just about everything. So I'm just gonna pause the no combat aside from like the collection things, which I'm just kind of doing as I go. I'm getting this lost module, and then we'll probably make our way over to Pharaoh's next to continue. Like, I'm kind of going after each planet. I'm like, of the main story stuff, I'm going back to the Citadel and taking a lap around in case there's anything new that's emerged, because there have been little changes in between each main story progression. Go. Yeah, I've got all the allies now. Last week I wrapped up doing everything on Noveria, and made sure to bring Liara with me on that to enjoy some extra dialogue. Yeah, I'm going with Garrus and Tali. The only exception was Noveria. I swapped out Liara on that just for the extra dialogue and stuff with Matriarch Benezia. Oh, I can't go that way, that's why.
All targets down.
Yeah, this was the whole, thing was the search all the monkeys looking for the, like, probe, which was tedious until I saw the obvious mine entrance. So we'll go back to Normandy there. Is there anything? Just go back. So there's nothing else in the journal for that. Okay, yeah, it just ended. I'm going with Liara. Because it was Liara or Kaidan, and Kaidan's too vanilla. Theseus cluster. But I guess that's another, like, in between each main story progress, I'm doing the lap around to talk to everybody. Alright, Quana's frozen surface is rich with heavy metals, and the planet's higher than average density suggests further mineral richness in the depths. The atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The remains of a well-developed Prothean mining infrastructure dot the planet. Abandoned mines are connected to dead cities by collapsed maglev lines. Unlike the crumbling skyscrapers of Pharaoh's, Quanus' ruins are unreasonably intact. Unfortunately, this only made it easier for looters to strip the silent necropoli of anything valuable. Yeah, it's in this. I think each shepherd has 2 options. So I know I was able to, from the dialogue, last week, was it? Yeah, I think it was last week, had a very involved dialogue with Liara that was, establishing that they're interested in each other. Some cobalt deposits. Logan is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. The survey team who charted the system 20 years ago reported many strange disturbances in Logan's cloud band, suggesting many remarkably large solid objects were present beneath the cloud tops. As the ship approached, however, they subsided one by one. These disturbances have not been reported again. Saitao. Saitao is shrouded by a high-pressure atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acids. Surface is composed of geologically young plains of volcanic basalts and rhyolites with high concentrations of carbon and radioactives. Saitao is rapidly volcanic. A dozen supervolcanoes, 50 to 120 kilometers wide, are erupting across the planet. Saitao's carbon content and constant volcanism make natural diamonds plentiful, if extremely costly and dangerous to recover. Okay. Yeah, I actually, when I was waiting on the game to load, I was scrolling through some of the achievements and stuff. So, knowing that is a thing, going through all 3, I will probably commit to the route that I'm doing. Sharing is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. The atmosphere contains traces of ammonia, methane, and surprisingly large amounts of water vapor, making the atmosphere a striking mix of browns, blues, and whites. Of Sharing's 60-odd moons, 2 have diameters of over 3,000 kilometers. Both have signs of former Prothean development, suggesting Sharing may have been mined for helium-3. Planet Sharing displayed some strange readings while being scanned. Chief Engineer Adams pinpointed the source and located a strange object. Tally and Adams brought it on board and spent hours taking it apart. The purpose of the object is still uncertain, but it's Prothean in nature and contained a Prothean data disk. Oh yeah, I only glanced at the first Mass Effect's spoilers so far, or achievements, not spoilers. And nothing in the way the achievements were written jumped out to me as something that spoiled for me. I mean, there was words, I'm I don't know what that word is, or did a mission or something, so I'm just assuming something will pop up later. Oh, I feel like I knew there was a Mass Effect board game, but I didn't know what it was, I just knew it existed. Okay, Pharos. Exogeny Corporation has founded a pilot colony on Pharos to explore the Prothean ruins that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is fouled with dust, terrestrial travel is hampered by crumpled debris dozens of meters deep. There are indications that Pharos was a much colder world in the past. Pharos has 2 large moons, Orkin the farther and Barday. Yeah, that would be fun to try out. Okay. Since there are no other side quests to do outside of just the exploration ones, which we'll continue to just chip away at, we'll go ahead and land on Pharos. Yeah, I mean, depending on the characters, I'd have no issue just playing as Liara or something, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All of the landing scenes are great, and the fact that this is another one of having to exit through here onto the planet also helps make it feel like a main story one, and you're not just dropping in on the Mako.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
This is the exact same dock area as Noveria, just less ice, and it's gloomier.
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who?
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push.
Okay.
Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
We need your help to prepare. Immediately drilled by a rocket. Oh, we got one of the... Alright. Bad plan. Two more. Whenever they want to peek out. Just run in. Yeah, this I wanted to save this one second between Noveria and Pharos, because Noveria just seemed more interesting to me. Like Pharos, it's like the Geth to me just very much. It's like, okay, like robot zombies is the most simplified version of it for how I'm viewing them. So I'm like, okay, planet overrun by zombies, whatever. But Noveria was much more like secret scientific stuff. You land there and immediately every person's like, hey, can you help me do a crime? So more up ahead. But I had a feeling, I was surprised that someone like encountered us, because I was very much expecting it to be, I mean, each one of these main story ones is very linear, so you can always tell when you're doing a story thing, because it's not just open exploration, it's you're following a specific path. And I expected this one to be you kind of land and immediately you're just like fighting stuff, so it surprised me at first when a person showed up to interact with me, but then when they got domed, I was like, okay, never mind, we are doing what I expected. They just made me think we weren't going to. These stupid guys. Oh, another one still. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like it's just the colors and everything, but this to me is feeling very Gears of War.
Make sure they're secure.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Glad to see some soldiers. Get ready.
Dying first, the Geth will surely kill. How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
What can we get here? Any more supplies?
But I don't know how to use a gun. The Geth can't be allowed. They're coming.
Stop the Geth.
This work must be completed.
This feels like it's gonna be...
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
This just feels like it's gonna be waves of stuff coming at us.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
Like, if that's what it is, sure. I'll do it. While decrypting these logs, you found something suspicious. Several months' worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world in the Voyager cluster. The logs aren't clear, but it appears they may have been dropped off somewhere in the Amazon system. Okay, so we'll need to go back there. I think I already went there at the start of the stream, so... Let's backtrack.
There, you'll get through this. Just relax. The Geth just keep coming.
Okay. Let's just check again quick for any more upgrades before we do this next. Ooh, they're all getting those shotguns. Take that. Will that be better to have during the gap? We'll wear that for this. Okay. Sokolov. Take that. Alright, Tali. Okay, nothing there, so it's Omni Gel. Yeah, I agree. If there was like a just quick redo your loadout type thing, I would definitely prefer that. Because I do feel like I just like every like hour or so, I'm like, well, I think I've got enough items. I could just scroll through and click Omni Gel, whatever, then continue on. Okay. Quick save. Alright, there's that guy. Cool. Can we just like...
Oh, Commander.
Oh.
I'm glad they
nope.
finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect
Yeah.
the heart of the colony!
I saw them on the radar. I knew they were coming. Okay. So like the rest are just if they just keep coming up the steps, that's fine.
Huddle up!
What are you stuck on?
No can do.
It's gonna be like right there. Why did my gun switch? Yeah, I've been very pleased with all of this. Here's elevate, stair to tunnel, stop Geth and tower. So we gotta do that first. Got it. That's gonna take 2 minutes too. No longer just a normal cylinder. do wish the Geth had slightly better logic when they use their shields, because a lot of times they deploy a shield and then immediately walk away from it. Why did you deploy that? Okay. Got them all yet? Okay. Yeah, it's like it never feels like the shields are in like logical spots or anything.
Wherever the Geth are bunkered, he's the closest thing left to proper channels.
Is it just a dead? Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like there's stuff back here. They wouldn't have this showing up on the map as a spot you could go to. Feels like we'll be running back to talk to him and then probably go into that elevator, I guess. It's not there yet. We gotta go out first. I'm assuming. Talk to him, yeah.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
What do they want?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want
Oh look,
answers.
another corporation that was doing stuff with the Geth.
It's the company
Who
most
could have
of us
foreseen
worked
it?
for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni.
Yeah,
and
I
I've
think
seen
the
large walking
best
tanks on the
sequence of
Skyway.
choices
Expect a
was
hard fight.
on Novaria. So, at least to me so far, like encountering the Arachne Queen and having to make that decision. That was really cool, and I'm that's when I'm genuinely curious. Like, is that a choice that matters through the other games?
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need
I let the Queen survive.
Celia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power.
Like to me, it felt like the right
I'm not
one.
sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people.
I'm
overseeing them.
thinking out loud more.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower
Like, I
tunnels?
think it'll be a fun
Nothing
surprise
new.
to see one way or the
Tunnel
other in the
somewhere,
next one, but
guarding a transmitter to coordinate
I
attacks.
feel like I'm getting the
It's not a
impression
critical threat
that
right now, but
these
getting rid
games
of
were
that
very
transmitter will help us
thorough with
defend against further
stringing
attacks.
everything together that you do, so.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know
Okay, so
more
we probably can go and talk to everybody and
mentioned
pick up some
something
side
about food
missions then.
shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Zeus Hope and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Okay,
What
operational.
do you need done to get this place
Oh wait,
back on its
I
feet?
did that one already. I think that was.
Arcelia's right. I'm not sure where we stand on those
Yeah.
matters. You should talk to the
Let's talk about
Of course,
Zeus.
Commander.
Okay, so the colony
Tell
and
me
then
about your colony.
ExoGen.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial Affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous. and I won't be driven off this world.
Okay.
It is our
That will be cool. I definitely feel like in this one there's some of the conversations with the crew that's like you could kind of pick whatever and it doesn't matter too much. It's more just kind of to check the box that you talk to them.
What else can you tell me about Exogeny?
But it'll be interesting to see like
this colony. Without them, we
every
wouldn't be
little
stuck
thing
here.
mattering a
They
bit more
specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony,
rather than just
we
like
work-
kind of
Their
one
main
thing
goal is
during
the
each
retrieval of valuable
dialogue
artifacts and
exchange. That's like the main takeaway.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find
Oh,
it.
artifacts.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
Yeah, they probably do.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay. So we want to talk to everyone here, it seems.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we are totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know. Yes. That's better.
I've been...
Is there anything I can do for you?
It's funny, I was doing helmets
I am
off
fine. I just
for
need to try to
everyone,
think clearly.
and I don't know
It's just a
why.
lingering
I feel
pain
like
from-
Garrus
from the last
initially did not have a helmet on,
I can't see
but
any
now it's
significant
just been
damage, but
perpetually
something's
on and I
clearly
can't
causing
toggle it
pain.
off.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest. You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since
Oh,
the
no.
doctor died.
When
I've
the
tried
Geth
my best
attacked,
since she was killed.
I don't think your
Do you
solution
know
is just
anything
sleep
about
it
this
off.
planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more spectacular than before.
You're really just turning a
What
blind
happened to
eye
your
and
wife?
thinking this is going to just clear itself out.
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You best ask Fidan if you really must know.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Fidan is our leader.
Not
We're
a big
better to
fan of
answer
this guy.
questions about the colony.
I have to go.
Seeming like a real
Please
0
do
out
what
of
you can to stop
10
the
husband.
attacks.
I'm just gonna check quick. See Garrus. Oh, that time it worked. I know she can't toggle hers. For whatever reason, it was not toggling. I'm very happy it finally worked. But yeah, it was for the last 2 or 3 weeks, he just always had his helmet on and I couldn't get it off.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
The colony is growing. Or it was.
I don't know that
But
I've
you
seen a
should speak with
Varen
Fidan.
yet, so I'm
He is our
curious what that
Why should I
is.
speak with Fidan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now.
What? Why
Speak
is
with
everybody
Fidan.
being so shady?
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta.
That
looking for
honestly
adventure,
might have been
a
it.
new life together. This
I might have
isn't
been
exactly
like,
what we signed up
I
for.
might have been while I
Of
was
course, it would
deployed
be
on one
much
of the
better
planets
without
or
the
something
Geth.
when everyone has
We
their
were really
helmet
starting to
on.
enjoy the colony.
And then I was just like clicking multiple times and maybe I just kept clicking an even number and then was ending with it staying on.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
I have to go.
Good chat.
So long.
Alright. Let's see, we got the person over there.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk.
I have to go.
Shit.
I wish you luck.
Okay, let's try that again.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Okay.
Tell me
I like
about
that
the
there's... It seems like there's a lot of side missions here.
Part of a larger
And it makes
colony.
sense that they're all directly related to this, because I'm thinking, like, number-wise, it's probably about the same number of side missions as Novaria had.
I have a ship fueled and
But
ready to go.
Novaria, you had a
Bring
few
water in.
in...
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days.
I'm forgetting the name of the
We need to be
main
self-sufficient.
industry area, like helping with the corporate espionage, and then bringing down the administrator guy. And then you got to go to
What do you know about this planet?
the other, like, out to the labs at peak 19, or yeah, I think it was peak 19 or peak 15. And once you went out there was a few
Tell me about
additional
yourself.
missions to do, so it was
I'd
like
rather not.
half and
This is
half.
not
But
the
this,
time or the
given the
place.
circumstances here, it makes sense. It's like
help
5 or
us
6
or
missions, but they're all clearly built around just helping
You know where
these
to find the
people.
problem with the water.
The colony can't afford to lose any more of us. We're just too vulnerable.
I was a
You're
little
very
worried
focused
about
on
that.
the
That it would be
water despite the
backtracking. I was
constant
kind of
attacks.
hoping it would be a thing where I can kind of do a loop and do
think of
everything and then
anything
come
else.
back at the end to turn it all in. But if it's structured in a way where I kind of come back to a certain area regularly, so then it's not as bad coming back, I won't mind. But if it's like, if it feels like I'm really having to backtrack each time, that'll get tedious.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
It's colonist Greta.
Not the best shot.
Doesn't
I'll
have
do
it
what I
for
can.
me. Okay.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
What can you tell me about Zoo's Hope?
A fascinating place by all accounts. Though the Geth have made it treacherous. You might like it here too if you gave it a chance, Commander.
If you can get past the burning rubble everywhere and the constant threat of death, it's not that bad.
Here.
This place is barely holding together. Why stay here?
I can't give you an answer to that, Commander. At least not one that you would comprehend. Why not try asking Fidan? Maybe he can tell you what I can.
Yeah, I feel like I would have had a very different reaction to encountering the Geth on Novaria if I did Pharaohs first. Because, like, going to Novaria first, I encountered the Geth, it's like, okay, yeah, whatever, like, more of them to fight, plus you got Rachni now. And then coming here is like, wow, the Geth really can jack stuff up. Whereas, had I come here first and saw this, and then just seeing any Geth pop up in Novaria, I probably would have been a bit more like, uh-oh, we gotta make sure we take care of this.
How do you keep things in stock in conditions like this?
My list of consumers has shrunk significantly since the attacks, and few of those have time for shopping.
How do you keep things in stock in conditions like this?
My list of consumers has shrunk
That's what I already
significantly
did.
since the attacks, and few of those have time for shopping.
What's a Solarian doing on a human colony?
This Solarian goes where the credits are. Or I did. A well-stocked freighter can be a profitable investment on a new colony. But once I was here, I decided to stay on. The colony life grows on you after a while.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Goratu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra.
Yeah, I can remember
Humans
that.
usually employ
Easy.
surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
Why's your name so long?
We are named for our origins. Goratu is my homeworld, Heranon my clan's country, Maldinest and Got are the city and district
Yeah,
where I live.
that makes sense. I like the way too that
Let me
they
see what you
gradually have been
Of
introducing new
I may be able to provide a few
like
interesting
enemies to fight, and like establishing like that they're constantly working on replicating and upgrading themselves. So it always keeps the threat of them alive, like having to be respected a little bit.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago.
Yeah,
It seemed like
that
any other colony.
first one.
It's different somehow.
What do you mean?
Oh, what? I don't remember what the name
It's
of
hard
that
to explain. It's
planet
kind of like
was. It was
I can't describe it.
The,
You should speak with Fidan.
the
He knows the colony.
finding Liara and rescuing her initially. That first tank one that you encounter that was really structured to be like a boss fight was rough. That first time. But part of why it was rough for me was Tali got stuck on a rock coming into it and just did not contribute at all. So it was just basically me and Garrus having to do it all.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No,
Yeah.
just ship
Yeah,
diagnostics,
encountering them in the
nothing.
Mako
I should get back
is
to
not
it,
too
but
bad, though.
Fidan, what's the report on? I should go.
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work. I can't
It
be
was-
distracted. Please go. This work must be completed.
I talked to her
This
again.
work must be completed.
Nope. I don't think I got to investigate it.
This is not a good time. Hunger will weaken us in the long
Alright, where to now? Wow, they actually show up as assignments. Okay. Alright, that's a separate thing. I like that they all just note Ferris. Okay, hunt the Geth in the tunnels beneath Zoo's Hope. Find and kill the Alpha Baron in the tunnels. Okay. Search the tunnels. Possession fire replacement power cells. Water valves in the tunnels. Okay. Well, they all have me going to the tunnels at least, so that's a good start.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Alright, jerk.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
I can't tell you much about it.
I'm glad you're
I
helping
should
us
speak to
out,
Fidan
but
if
I
you
still
want to
don't
know
think
more.
you are worth anything.
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
Just insane.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I
You're-
was hired to keep kids from writing graffiti on the walls at Exogeny. Then all this happened.
Okay.
I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to end.
So then shut up. You're not trained to do this. A trained professional is coming in to help you, and then you're gonna get salty about it? Like,
What can you tell me about the Geth? Do you have any idea what they might be after?
I can't tell you anything about that. I suggest you go to Exogeny if you want answers
see,
to
if
those
this was
questions.
Fallout or Elder Scrolls or anything like that, I'd be like, you know what? I'll take the bounty on me to just not have you exist anymore.
I get the feeling you don't like me.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry by every government organization that ever promised to keep you safe? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one ship. And you're only interested in the Geth.
What can you tell me about Exogeny?
Very little.
Alright.
I work there.
I guess you got a
as
little bit of
security
justification there, but you
I know they
know,
were looking for artifacts and
you're getting help. There was no option for me in the dialogue to say, I'm a Spectre.
Them uncover buried treasure.
That might have
It's definitely
alleviated
not as
some
exciting
of
as
her
they make it
freak out
sound.
too, but
Goodbye.
Commander.
not a fan.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Alright, strange behavior.
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones, friends.
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
That's fair.
This is our home.
That's very
We've
fair.
watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright. So we'll be taking stairs down to the tunnel. And we'll work our way to the headquarters eventually. Yeah, I did all of that stuff. Oh, I got some more armor. I got 2 of this now, so what is Omnigel? One of them? I think I what? Oh, that's why I was looking like Phoenix. They're both Phoenix 7, but one's medium, one's heavy. What do I like better in the... I'm going to keep that heavy 7 if I need to switch to it. Just in the case I need more damage protection, but I feel like I'm going to be rolling with this one right now. Okay, let's do a quick save and let's go through the codex. Okay, we got a couple of things this week. Mars ruins. After 20 years of manned research outposts and nearly a century of robotic exploration, the European Space Agency's Lowell City became the first permanent settlement on Mars in 2103. Within a decade, the United States and China had founded permanent settlements as well. The South Polar region of Prometheus Planum developed a Bermuda Triangle reputation. Satellites detected intermittent mass concentrations and magnetic field shifts. In 2148, prospectors working near Desiato Crater discovered an underground complex. Prothean observation post. The odd phenomena were generated by the operation and discharge of a Mass Effect core struggling to function despite 50 millennia of neglect. I'll read the rest in a moment, but seeing that it had a Bermuda Triangle reputation, I would love if there was just a whole deep dive into like space cryptids popping up. Like, was there Mars Bigfoot? Was there Mars Loch Ness Monster in like some random area once they got water existing on the planet? Like, I just want to know what insane things people would have made up there. Okay. Earth was electrified by the news. Humanity was unequivocally not alone. While courts battled over who owned the ruins, of course, international scientific community coordinated a massive effort to access, translate, and interpret the databanks recovered from the facility. The facility proved to be a biosciences observation post built when Homo sapiens were first evolving on Earth. While the motives of the Protheans are not certain, translated records indicate that the facility was in regular communication with automated observation platforms in Earth orbit and on the lunar near side. Half-dozen Mass Effect spaceships found in the facility, presumably used for first-hand observation. That's really fun to read after having encountered the Prothean sphere on that planet after getting the disc that we were able to insert from having helped what was her name? The council or consul woman, whatever, the one that all the people schedule appointments with, getting to have that flashback of being like early human that the Protheans inserted a chip into and were basically monitoring civilization through their eyes, and they were always just vaguely aware that they had this chip in the or something in the back of their head, and they saw the spaceships because they refer to it as the headless Silverbird. So having got to see that and then read this and like just further building on that story of how the Protheans were observing from Mars is fun. Alright, what's the latest ship one? Combat drones. Drones are small robots used to support and supplement organic soldiers on the battlefield. They have no artificial intelligence of any kind but follow fixed, minimally adaptive programs. Most varieties employ Mass Effect levitation to improve mobility. Okay. All modern armies rely on veritable fleets of drones for routine soldiering, static garrisons, patrols, etc. The use of drones in non-critical duties keeps manpower needs down and reduces casualties in low-intensity conflicts. Less advanced races and cultures with less sensitivity to casualties have correspondingly fewer drones in their inventory. Drones are of little use in conventional open-field battles as they are poorly armed and armored. In addition to combat drones, support drones are used to assist organic units in the field. Reconnaissance drones are small, stealthy craft that screen combat units in the field and warn commanders when enemies are spotted. Electronic warfare drones supplement battlefield technicians, serving as mobile jammers and ELINT. electronic intelligence gathering platforms. Military and civilian police utilize Dazzler drones equipped with powerful strobe lights to disorient and subdue intruders using non-lethal force. Drone formations are officially referred to as wings, i.e. deploy the 4th Assault Drone Wing on the left flank. Common soldiers often refer to friendly formations as flocks and enemy formations as swarms. That's interesting to me to read. That's a cool one. Okay, communications methodology. As the population of the galaxy increases and new worlds are settled, timely access for home users and frontier settlements with underdeveloped communication infrastructures is a growing problem. To ameliorate bandwidth issues, a sophisticated array of data caches and virtual intelligence search agent programs are available. When a user submits a query, it is first routed to the data cache on their colony or star system. At the cache, the user's search agent collates mountains of locally stored data to find the desired material. If the information is not available locally, the local query is passed along to neighboring systems and then outward in an expanding network. Search agents in those systems replicate the search. If the desired information is found, it is compressed into a burst file and queued for transmission to the source system. The burst is assigned a priority based on the number of queries for it. The greater the number of queries, the higher the priority. When a new solar system is first connected to the net, a selection of the most popular data is installed locally. Though storage hardware is cheap, the capacity required to hold all the data produced every day by trillions of people on hundreds of worlds is not trivial. It's not economical to store local copies of all the data available on obscure topics just in case. As colonies mature, older and less popular chunks of data filter into them as a result of queries and are placed in the local archive. Searches for obscure topics are increasingly likely to produce instant results as the archive grows. Okay, and then we do have a few primary.
After the Geth, Varen
Okay,
are omnivores
so these are what
with
we'll
a
be searching
preference
for.
living prey. Originally native to the Krogan homeworld of Tuchanka, they are, like most life from Tuchanka, savage, clannish, and consummate survivors. They are pack hunters when vulnerable prey is readily available, and become scavengers when outnumbered or outclassed. Their supreme adaptability, vicious demeanor, and rapid breeding cycle have made them ubiquitous and dangerous pests on many worlds. Virtually everywhere the Krogan have been, Varen infestations have followed, wreaking havoc with the native ecology. The Krogan have had a love-hate relationship with Varen for millennia, alternately fighting them for territory and embracing them as treasured companions. To this day, Krogan raise them as beasts of war. One of the common subgenus of Varen has metallic silver scales, leading to the rather unusual nickname, fish dogs.
So I'm assuming that's what the normal ones look like. I feel like the alpha is going to be just a bigger, more muscular one.
Combat hard suits use a mass accelerator propels a solid metal slug using precisely controlled electromagnetic attraction and repulsion. The slug is designed to squash or shatter on impact, increasing the energy it transfers to the target. If this were not the case, it would simply punch a hole right through, doing minimal damage. Accelerator design was revolutionized by Element Zero. A slug lightened by a mass effect field can be accelerated to greater speeds, permitting projectile velocities that were previously unattainable. If accelerated to a high enough velocity, a simple paint chip can impact with the same destructive force as a nuclear weapon. However, mass accelerators produce recoil equal to their impact energy. This is mitigated somewhat by the mass effect fields that rounds are suspended within. But weapon recoil is still the prime limiting factor on slug velocity.
Okay. Alright, was that the last codex for the week? Yeah. How close are we to the next level? Not too far off. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be going down to the tunnels. I think that's what we'll do next week. I think this will be a good stopping point for tonight. It's been coming up on 3 hours. So I think that's a good spot there. So good, I mean, it was mostly side missions and exploration. That was what I had planned to do for this week. Close that out. It was a lot of, let's see, what all did we explore? Finished up the Cerberus mission, which I'm unclear if it was just from leveling up or if it was the mission itself that gave me the subclass thing. Because I got that when I finished the quest, but I don't know if that was hitting a level milestone that unlocked that or if that was something else. I just genuinely did not know. But that was cool to unlock. We did the casino mission. Wow, there's a delay on the camera suddenly. It's the first time that's happened in a while. Oh well. Yeah, we got that done. And then did that mission on, we found Garrett's brother, finished that, and the mission with searching those monkeys, which was a weird one, but was interesting too. And then wrapped up with enough time to at least kick off the stuff on Pharos. We picked up all the side missions, and we're ready to hit the ground running next week, doing everything on Pharos to progress the story. So I think overall it worked out time-wise, what we got done and what we kind of set up for next week. So looking forward to it. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon with more Stardew Valley. Just continuing working towards perfection there. Next Friday, should be next Friday. Don't think I have anything going on. We'll be back same time doing more of this. So yeah, appreciate everyone who tuned in. Hope you all had fun. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening. Have a good weekend. And I hope to catch you all on the next stream.